We're going to talk about shading now. In the previous videos I showed you how to sharpen a pencil, and we talked about the graphite that's left over when you sharpen the pencil. I'm going to show you a couple of different techniques here. One of the things is if I'm drawing, let's just say I'm going to shade in a shape. So I have this cylinder, and I want to shade this cylinder in. How do I do it? Well, I can go in here with my pencil, and I can come in here and I can start to shade it and get an overall base value color. Just as if I was painting, I would paint this whole area a certain color, and I need to do that. But by doing this here, you start to see your pencil lines that are overlapping so it's darker in other areas. One of the techniques that we can use is we take the graphite from the pencil, and we use a soft pencil, so we want to use something like a 6B, and we take the point, making sure we only get the graphite, not the wood, because the wood will actually change and damage the paper. So we take just the graphite and we start to shave off some of the graphite onto that page. And I try to stay as close as I can within the object, but that's not really that important because I can use an eraser to take that off. So notice what I'm doing here is I'm coming here just taking off the graphite off of the pencil. Once I think I have enough of the graphite, then what I do is I take a tissue or I take any kind of soft material, but I like using a tissue to work with this. And now I take it and I start to very lightly start to put pressure on it. And notice that the graphite is starting to spread around. And now with the graphite in here, I can really get a nice even blend or an even tone to kind of create my value. Again, I could do this with a pencil, but it's not going to come out as smooth, and it's also going to take a long time. Now if you notice here, what I have is I have my cylinder now pretty much filled in. To make this object look round, now I can go back in with one of the pencils, and I would probably say something like a B series, but a low number. I'm going to blow this off, and now I can come back in here, and now I can start to show and get my value in there. And then slowly take that value and blend it into the graphite that I've just created. So it's a real nice way of creating a soft background, but the problem is you don't want to take this and blindly do this. You want to make sure you're following your area and kind of following the contours, and then you can take an eraser and clean off your edges. So this is great to get large areas of value or tone without having to sit there with a pencil and continue to go over it and go over it.